Hey everyone, it's me, Ms. Ruiz. I wanted to take a moment and kind of do an overview of our online course. Welcome to Medical Terminology 1. If your screen looks like this when you first sign into our class and you don't see the toolbar on the left, just take your mouse and kind of hover over the left side till you see this little arrow that pops out. Once it pops out, you can click on it and you have your toolbar. If you're using your phone, which I don't recommend using for Blackboard, it can be a little bit more difficult to get this toolbar to display. First thing you need to do when you enter this class is to complete the enrollment verification quiz. This signifies that you have entered the class and will not be dropped at the census date, which can be found on your syllabus, which can be found with the syllabus and schedule. So you'll notice there's this little mark reviewed button. So once you've read the syllabus, go ahead and click this mark reviewed button. It just lets me know that you agree with the terms and everything in the syllabus as written. If there's anything that you need me to know about your learning style or just anything particular, you can fill out this student acknowledgement form and email it to me. My information is under the My Instructor tab. As well as you'll see the course schedule that we have set up. Everything displays in a PDF. You can save it, you can download it, however you want to do it. I've got a lot of important dates and all your deadlines. Everything will unlock on Monday and is due on Sunday. Let's see, the announcements is the next tab. That's where you come in and land. Here's my information as well as my office hours. I will be trying to do virtual office hours this semester. I will let you guys know when I am going to schedule a Zoom conference and put all the information and announcement and send it to your email as well. All your assignments can be found under the Assignments tab. So when you first go in, you'll see you're getting started using MindTap. And then you'll also see our Chapter 1 assignments that are due. Whenever you see these blue folders, that means they need to be opened up to see everything in it. So here's where you would do your MindTap system check. And then you would follow these just so that you can understand how to register. This will actually be your first clip, step 3. Your first click into MindTap. Once you click on that button and you go into MindTap, this is where you would either use the code that comes with your textbook or you would have to purchase access. I'm hoping it'll come up like it will for you. Here it is. So here's where you would register your access code. If you do not have your access code, you have 3 other options. You can do Cengage Unlimited, which is great if you have multiple courses that are going to feature a Cengage product like MindTap. You can also do the MindTap course access with the loose leaf, so they will send you a loose leaf. Or you can do just the MindTap course only multi-term or for $60. That will gain you access into MindTap. That is if you're using, say you bought a book used, I believe you could just use this one as it takes its time. Alright, so right here you'll notice it comes with 2 terms, which is 12-month instant access. For those of you who need to take Midterm 1 and Midterm 2, this is what you want to do. Or if you bought your book, it will be for 12 months as well. Because Med-121 is the first half of the book and Med-122 is the second half of the book. Okay, now that we went over that a bit, flashcards, I go ahead and put the lists of flashcards that need to be made in here for the entire semester so you can work ahead if you like. There are a lot of flashcards because there's a lot to memorize in this course. For those of you who are able to, I strongly encourage you to make your own flashcards. Those of you who are working full-time jobs, you have kids, you just don't have the time, our bookstore does have a pack of medical terminology flashcards for $40. You can take these lists and then go to your pack and pull out the ones you need for that chapter. There is also, which I'll show you after we go through this, I'll go back to MindTap and show you there are some electronic flashcards, or you can make electronic flashcards in MindTap to help you as well. Extra credit, I don't believe I have it here right now. Once we start, it'll be Monday that they'll unlock. You'll see all of the extra credit will be listed here for each chapter. It is open for the entire semester. You are able to do the extra credit quizzes unlimited amount of times until you get 100. If you get 100 on each chapter extra credit, you will then earn 2 whole points to your overall grade at the end of the semester. Sometimes this can be the difference between a A and a B, or passing or failing. This is really, really important. I know I've had students in the past who said that they did their extra credit before they took their chapter test, so that they kind of had the extra practice in before they went in and took their chapter test. So I think that was a great idea. All right, discussion board. Right now is the icebreaker. Many of you have already posted in there. Thank you. Another board that will open soon here will be our special project, which here's the rubric. So you're going to have a presentation that's going to be due at the end of the semester. This is your outline. 60% of your grade will be based off content, 40% off a presentation. You're going to want to stick to this if you follow all of these closely. There will be a discussion board for you to submit your proposal. But what I'm going to do is post a share document with all of the topics that are approved. You get to pick one. It's first come, first serve. So whoever puts their name down, that's who's going to have that topic, and then we'll move on from there. Lectures. So each chapter has lectures. So here's 2 different ones. This one's the one that I'm using in class. So this is going to give you the better clarity. Some of it, if you look at the second one, there might be more slides with more information. I'm trying to keep it streamlined. And then course documents has how to make your flashcards, the rules for posting and replying for a discussion board, and also our course schedule again. If you have any questions on your textbook, there it is. You can click on this link here to go to the bookstore, and this will take you straight to the flashcards so you can look and see what flashcards I'm recommending. My grades, very important. You will have your weighted total will always be your current total. Now, your grade drops will not add in until later on in the semester once we have enough for me to drop your lowest. You'll get an announcement from me, and I'll also mention that at that point it's up to you to keep your grade looking good. Also, as you complete things, you'll have your grade here that might be hyperlinked. I'll leave comments and feedback on your chapter tests. I like to leave feedback through Blackboard, just because it's so much easier. Here's your link to your email. And then course evaluations, that link will be active towards the end of the semester as well. You'll get emails from the college asking you to complete your course evaluation. I'm going to real quick show you, since I have access to my MindTap now, I'm going to go in through chapter 1. So as you can see, you'll have this is for this week. You'll start here, course schedule, icebreaker, Chapter 1, and you can follow all of these links to make sure you don't miss anything. If for some chance you are working through MindTap, it's easy to miss assignments. If you work through the course links that I put in that folder, you cannot miss one. So I'm going to show you an example. Right here, flashcards. All right. So as you can see up here, you can select your chapter. We'll go to chapter 1. So right now they only have a couple. So starts with lymphadenopathy. You can go that one, and I believe next card. Hypoglycemia, less than normal blood sugar levels. So on, next card. I'm wondering if they have more. There we go. Starting full. There's 72 there. You can see that there's 72. So as you move forward, there's 122. So these are great for if you're on your phone somewhere. They have the app for MindTap for Cengage. So you can actually do this wherever you are. There you go. So if you don't want to make your own, all right. The reason why I wanted to show you this also is because looking at this, you would think these are all the assignments you have. You want to make sure you complete anything with the orange dot. It says count towards grade. Alright, yours might look a little different. This is the instructor view. But what I wanted to show you is if you're just working at that, you think you're done, but you're not, because then we have to open this. Look, there's another assignment. Those get missed sometimes. As well as here, if you notice it says view 4 activities. Look at those you have to complete. So make sure that you're opening everything. If you are going to work from inside MindTap, I don't encourage it. I encourage you just to work from the links, because then you know that you're getting everything that you need to do. If you have any questions, I'm going to put my email up, and then my office number I will put up here as well. And I am always more than happy to help and answer any questions. You are not in this alone, though you're taking this course online. You are not alone. Keep that line of communication open and you're going to do fine. Thank you, and welcome again to Med-121.